welcome to Hollywood!
Put your hands together for the winner of Sea of Kids rap star, DJ D.
Hey yo, it's DJ D in the place to be. I'm about to spit hot fire, turn up the AC. CF Kids in the place, I'm about to drop the bass with the frickin' boom all up in your face. When I ride through the hood, you know it's all good. CF Kids, what's up? Welcome to Hollywood! Burp, 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 burp.
That was an amazing performance. It was so good to have DJ D back on the CF Kids Star stage. Tomorrow, he heads out on his world tour, and we are so happy for him. And now, I have the pleasure of announcing our 4 finalists. We have Roxanne, Omi, Nigel, and Paola. You may have noticed Zac Efron is not joining us for the finals. Unfortunately, he had a debilitating case of laryngitis. So Zac, we are praying for a speedy recovery. And now, let's continue with our show. We will kick things off with a warm-up battle between 2 of our finalists. The warm-up battles have been specially chosen by our judges. You know them. It's Sir Michael of the Heyo Mountaintop. And Gabriella Botticelli. Our judges are in the music room awaiting the contestants after the warm-up round. The challenge they have chosen is called the Musical Cup Game. So let's bring out our first 2 finalists. Let's hear it for Roxanne and Paola.
I heard my name called and I just felt a sudden surge of confidence. This is Hollywood. No time for second guesses.
Well, I guess this is it. I feel pretty nervous about going up there, but I guess it's now or never.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, finalists, pay close attention. For this game, when you hear the word head, you will place both hands on your head. When you hear shoulders, you will place both hands on your shoulders. And when you hear knees, you guessed it, place both hands on your knees. And when you hear toes, place both hands on your toes. Finally, this is the important bit. When you hear cup, you will race to grab the cup that is placed here between the 2 of you. The finalist who grabs the cup first wins the round. Easy as that. So, to our audience watching from home, you can also get in the action and play this game along with us. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's begin. Head, shoulders, head, knees, shoulders, toes, head, knees, shoulders, head, knees, head, shoulders, toes, shoulders, cup.
No! I can't believe it. I lost the warm-ups. That was a way harder version of head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yes, I did it. I won the warm-up round. If the main stage battle is anything like this, I've got it in the bag.
Great job, finalists. That was incredible, both of you, honestly. And Roxanne, as the winner of the warm-up round, you have the opportunity to choose the main stage battle. Rob, bring me the tablet. Thank you, darling. Okay, Roxanne, take a look at your choices. What will it be?
So I read the challenges and right away I know exactly which one I want to go for. It's an obvious choice. I choose, the instrument challenge.
An instrument challenge. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad, right?
No. Oh, hey, Paola. How you doing? Listen, real quick, that was kind of rough. And you didn't get a chance to choose the challenge, but do you think you'll be able to put it all together by the final event?
I think so.
Well, I really hope you get it all together because the final challenge is gonna be very, very tough.
Really? Well, I thought it was gonna be easy. Well, I'm gonna get to the judges really quick, so I'll see you around.
Okay,
Rob.
bye.
Oh my gosh.
Beep, beep! Fill that bus! Yes, that's right. School's out, but we're still collecting school supplies!
Complete this month's family mission by bringing your supplies to your nearest campus.
Be a blessing to someone in your community! Beep, beep!
Hello, Las. How are you doing today? Tell us.
I'm okay, I guess. I'm feeling a little bit nervous. Hollywood has been pretty tough for me.
Paola, tell us, what's going on, dear?
Well, I'm here in this brand new place. I'm all by myself. I feel kind of alone. And now I lost the warm-up round. Maybe this was all just a big mistake. I should have just stayed in Arizona. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Oh, Paola. I remember my first time in Paris for opera school, and I felt alone since I had no friends and I felt scared to perform and sing in front of everyone. I even doubted that God was with me.
Oh, yes, I remember you telling me that story, Gabriela. Please, why don't you tell her what your opera professor told you?
Yes, I was getting there, Sir Michael. She told me that I can trust that God is always with me.
You know what, Paola? This is the Bible story I always go to whenever I'm afraid or alone. As a matter of fact, why don't we check it out?
It's time for a Bible story. A long time ago in the land of Israel, there lived 3 young guys named Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Whoa, hold on, wait a minute. What are those names? Did you say their names were Sad Rat, Mean Hat, and a Bendy Goat?
No, not even close. Their names were Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And they were some pretty solid dudes. They loved God with all their heart, and things were going pretty well for them. Until one day, all of that changed.
Wait, let me guess what happened. They were taken from their homeland by an invading army.
Well, actually, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Do you know the story already?
Whoa, really? Crazy. That was just a random guess. What are the odds of that, huh?
Well, you're right. Israel was invaded by the wicked King Nebuchadnezzar.
Whoa, that stinks. And double whoa, because the names in this story are crazy.
I know, right? King Nebuchadnezzar invaded their country and took a bunch of people captive, and then brought them back to his home country called Babylon.
Hold up. Okay. I know the names in this story are a little wonky, but you gotta be kidding me. He was from a place called Babyland? That sounds awesome. An entire country full of adorable babies? Actually, that doesn't sound awesome. I bet it smelled like a giant diaper. Ugh.
No, not Babyland. It was called Babylon, and I'm sure it smelled just fine.
Gotcha. So what happened when they got to Babylon?
Well, they were trying to adjust to where they live now. I mean, one day they're chilling at home in Israel, and the next day they're in a totally different country. They didn't know anybody there, they don't speak the language, and on top of all that, they were forced to work as slaves.
Yikes, that is pretty rough, man. I bet they were like so super scared. I mean, they're in a completely different country, they don't know anybody, they're completely on their own. Man, I would be totally freaked out.
Actually, they didn't freak out. They knew God was with them, so they kept on like they had before. Every day they would pray and worship God.
Hey, that's great to hear. Sounds like things could turn around, huh?
Well, things did change, but not really in the way that you might expect. One day, King Nebuchadnezzar decided to have a huge statue of himself built. He wanted to be 90 feet tall and made out of gold.
Seriously, a 90-foot golden statue of himself? Man, what a waste of a statue. I'd rather have a 90-foot gold statue of something awesome, like a really fat hamster. Oh, or like a unicorn playing guitar.
I agree. Those would be pretty sweet. But no, he wanted it to be of himself. And once the statue was built, he ordered people from all around to come and see it. He had musicians set up all around the statue and gave the order that when they started to play, everyone would bow down and worship him.
Okay, that's a little weird. So what does this have to do with our 3 amigos exactly?
Well, that's where things get interesting. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were some of the people that were ordered to come and see the statue. But, as you can imagine, they weren't very interested in worshiping King Nebuchadnezzar. They only worshiped God.
So, what happened?
Just like the king ordered, the band kicked in and everybody bowed down to the statue except for 3 people. You want to guess who?
Larry, Curly, and Moe.
Swing and a miss. It was actually Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And as you can imagine, the king was not very happy with them disobeying his orders. But he liked Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, so he gave them a second chance to change their minds and worship him. The band kicked in again, everybody else bowed down, but...
Let me guess, they didn't bow.
No sirree, Bob.
Yeesh, I bet he really did not like that.
No, he did not. King Nebuchadnezzar was furious that they had refused to worship him, but they held firm and told the king that they would only worship the one true God.
Oh boy, I bet they got punished pretty bad, huh? What'd they get, like 1,000,000 spankings?
No, much worse than that. The king's guards grabbed Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and took them to a huge fiery furnace, a giant oven with flames blazing out all over it.
Good grief, that thing is no joke. It's gotta be like 1,000,000 degrees, or like a bazillion Celsius, or like 5 Kelvin.
Well, look at you, Mr. Science. And yes, it was very hot. The king decided to give them one more chance to bow down to him. And if they didn't, he was going to throw them into the fiery furnace.
Whoa, he was seriously gonna kill him?
Straight up.
So what'd they do? I mean, did they just give in and bow down? I mean, listen, that would be totally understandable. I mean, look at that oven thing, man. They'd get roasted like marshmallows in there. That would be terrifying.
That's true. It was a pretty scary situation, but they trusted in God and they weren't afraid. They knew that God was more powerful than King Nebuchadnezzar, and if God was on their side, they didn't have to be afraid. So when the king said one last time to bow down, they refused.
Uh-oh. So did he throw them in the furnace?
Nope. Instead, the king ordered the furnace to be made 7 times hotter than it already was, and then throw them in.
What? How do you even do that? That's gotta be like as hot as the sun, or like an atomic bomb, or my new mixtape.
No. But it got so hot that when the guards opened the door, the heat was so strong that they were instantly killed.
Oh, look, the guards are dead. Now's your chance. Run for it, guys.
Well, there were other guards. Kind of an expendable resource back then.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
So another set of guards grabbed Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, dragged them over to the furnace, and threw them inside. King Nebuchadnezzar and everybody else watched as they closed the door and waited. But what happened next? Nobody ever expected. There in the furnace, in those blazing hot flames, stood 4 men.
Wait, what? They didn't die? Like an instant, terrible death of burning and dying?
Nope. The guards and King Nebuchadnezzar could not believe their eyes. There were 4 figures standing in the flames, totally fine.
Hold up, wait a second. There were 4 people? I thought you said they threw in 3 people. You know, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. That's only 3.
True, but there was a 4th person in the furnace with them. It was Jesus.
What?
Yep, Jesus was with them in the fiery furnace and protected them from the flames. King Nebuchadnezzar told them to come out, and they walked out completely unharmed. Their clothes didn't even smell like smoke.
That is incredible. So that's why they weren't afraid of the king, huh? They trusted in God so much and knew that he would be with them when the times got tough.
Exactly. That day, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego showed King Nebuchadnezzar and everyone in Babylon that God was with them, and no matter what came their way, they didn't have to fear.
That is totally stinking awesome.
You bet. The end.
Wow. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego should have been terrified, but somehow they weren't too scared to stand up to King Nebuchadnezzar or to get thrown into a fiery furnace.
That's right, Paolo. That's because they knew that God was with them. There can be situations in our lives that could make us feel afraid, especially when it comes to standing up for our faith. But we can trust that God is always with us too.
I definitely see that now, and I definitely trust that God is with me.
Excellent, Paola. We are happy that God is reminding you that He's always with you, even here in Hollywood. Actually, for our next coaching exercise, let's work on your vocals with a little worship. What do you think of that?
Let's do it.
Feel the wonder, say His name, watch the darkness slip away, put your power on display, say goodbye to fear and shame. We won't stop coming after you, we won't move until you move, come and do what only you can do, come and do what only you can do. We won't stop coming after you, we won't move until you move, come and do what only you can do, come and do what only you can do. Move right now, we won't
you're ready for the main stage battle. Let's see what you've got. Best of luck.
Have you seen the new Lego ball? It looks super cool. They must have built it last week Sunday. Hey, have you guys seen the new challenge code yet?
What? There's a new one?
Yeah, and it's for July. If you complete 6 out of the 7 challenges, you can win a mystery prize. New opportunity to win a mystery prize. Yup. And once you've completed it, make sure to send it to cfkids@cfmiami.org.
Cool, thanks. Bye.
Well, hey ladies, how are you both doing? The day has finally arrived. It's the battle on the main stage. So tell me, how are you guys feeling? Roxanne?
I am feeling great. My vocal cords are hydrated. I've even taken some vocal naps this week. I am ready.
Nice, vocal naps. Sounds awesome. Paola, how are you feeling?
Definitely a lot better. I know that I'm not in this alone and that God is always with me.
Love it. Well, hey, it's gonna be super exciting for the both of you. I can't wait to see how you both do. Best of luck to the both of you.
Thanks, Rob.
Thanks, Rob.
All right, finalists. The challenge you are facing today will require the following: your creativity, your singing skills, and most of all, your confidence.
In front of you are the instruments that you will be using. Come and choose one.
Oh, all right.
Choices.
What am I supposed to do with this?
I've played this instrument before in kindergarten.
Okay, contestants, let's hear you play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star with your instrument. Roxanne, you're up first.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Hey-o! Roxy, that was a great job. I like the creativity on it that you put.
Yes, I love to hear that instrument. It's so funky. All right, Paola, it's your turn. Let's hear it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. That was so fun. I'm so glad Gabriella and Sir Michael reminded me to trust that God is always with me. It gave me such a boost of confidence.
Great job, ladies. Now it's time for the memory verse battle. Now, you have done this one before in your audition. This one, you will face off to see who can come up with the best jingle.
All right, again, let's start with Roxanne.
Let's do it.
Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it out to the day of completion in Jesus Christ. Philippians 1:6.
Oh, very good, Roxy. Wonderful. All right, lass, your turn. Let's hear what you've got.
Okay. Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Philippians 1:6.
That's fantastic, ladies.
Okay, ladies. Michael and I are going to write down who our choice for the winner of today's battle will be. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, here we go. If I could open the marker. There we go. All right. This was a very difficult decision.
But I think we've got a winner.
Okay, on the count of 3.
Let's do it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Roxanne, congratulations!
Hey-o!
Yes, this is the best day ever. I can't believe I won the first battle round in Hollywood.
You know, I may not have won, but I had a really great time. I'm thankful for this experience and for the reminder that I can trust that God is always with me.
Wow, what a show! We will be back next week for another round of finalist battles. You won't want to miss it. So join us again for CF Kids Star.